Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, the day-to-day grind. Prime time grind all the time. Well, many of you probably noticed I haven't produced 3 Elite Dangerous videos every day this week. And it's because there's a new toy in town, No Man's Sky, and I'm finally getting the hang of it. But it's good for us to have 2 games, and I suggest you thoroughly look into No Man's Sky if you like Elite Dangerous. Into a second game. And Steam, the last I looked this week, it was $29 for No Man's Sky. On instant-gaming.com it was $20, and G2A it was $22. So you can get it pretty inexpensively, and it already has space legs, planetary bases, and landing on planets with atmospheres. And many have said, and I said it too when I first started, when you first get into it, it seems to be extremely hard. Well, I've created 3 videos on staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. Yeah, that's what we were doing. We were just staying alive and repairing that first ship. So check those 3 out. And the reason I did 3 is because every time you start the game from scratch, you start in a new location. So that's what I wanted to do. And it's a hostile location. So there's a few materials that you have to have, about 5 or 6, to keep you alive. And you just look for those. And then you repair your ship. You make sure you have an ample supply of those few materials, and then you're pretty good. So it's to help you with that. And then we continue. And the latest recordings that I've done, I need to edit them, is where you can purchase a ship with up to 20 cargo spots for less money than it takes to make asteroid mining within an hour. And then you can summon those ships anywhere, and they don't even have to have fuel. You can summon them and they'll show up wherever you're at, and they can hold materials for you. So wherever you're at and you need a certain material, you could have those on the summon ships. So I'll be putting together that video. Well, we need to get over to Sothis Mining and pick up a load to probably New Dawn if we can get enough material. Because I'm not running consistent missions. The missions are kind of scarce. So if you just keep running them, they get more abundant. So let's get going. We get to Sothis Mining, and be sure to look to the lower right hand corner of the screen and press that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything, will help me with YouTube, and you'll be notified when I produce more videos.
Landing gear retracted. Ship detach complete. Access corridor is clear.
Now this station is where we're keeping the cutters, or keeping all the other ships, and our planetary exploration ship and our mining ship. So this is kind of our new staging station. And the reason I moved it from Babbage is because in Ceos we get more interdictions.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Now we're getting very few interdictions right now because we're not running missions consistently. So at some point we probably will, but I would like to continue to produce videos on No Man's Sky also. I think that's a good game. I really like it. It's a good VR game. And you know I like VR games. And it takes a lot of strategy, just like Elite Dangerous. Sis left. But I'm going to keep producing videos on Elite Dangerous, so don't worry about that. That's never going to stop. It's just, it has to share a little bit of space with No Man's Sky. Because I think that's a good addition based on the type of games that I have playlists for. Now we're getting about a half as many viewers on the No Man's Sky so far because I think because I have very few videos at the moment, and I'm learning as we go too, and our viewers are primarily used to Elite Dangerous. But if you go along with me, I'll help you through it. Sis left.
Docking request granted.
And I did create an asteroid mining both for Elite Dangerous and for No Man's Sky yesterday, so you can compare them. Now No Man's Sky is a whole lot more forgiving on asteroid mining or anything, and the production is pretty good. I mean, we can collect about 800,000 worth in No Man's Sky.
Landing gear deployed.
And you can buy a summon ship, what I call summon ship, where it has 20 cargo units. You can fill it up and you don't even have to fly it. You just summons it wherever you need the cargo.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
And we might have to just carry some missions to different places. See, there's a Brunel. And there's a New Dawn. That's a good one. 8.2 million in one load, one mission. We can only hold 100 more. Let's see if we can find 100. I like going to New Dawn because the station is in a further out orbit and it doesn't hug the planet, so if you do get interdicted, you have space. Yep, there's a good one. I mean, I can't run all of it.
Cargo hold at maximum Maximum capacity.
So I've got to remember to run that, the rest of it, within 24 hours. It's just left. We're not stacking the missions as high as we normally do, just because we have so much going on. And look underneath the video in the description, you'll see ways to donate. I have a very difficult time this year supporting the YouTube channel, and we need storage for our videos.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engine.
Our backup server needs more hard drives, 4 terabyte plus drives, either SATA or SAS.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And they're about $35 a drive for used ones, and they work just fine. So we're trying to get partners to help us out with that. So if you could pay for a hard drive, that would be awesome. Now the $35 ones are 3 terabytes, so they're a little bit smaller, but they still will work in our backup server. And underneath the video to the left, you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where there's over 730 more videos for you to watch. That's part of the problem. We record everything, and I might have to eliminate the raw video. I keep it just for maybe a month or two, and then have to eliminate it and just keep the edited versions, because we're running out of space and can't really afford at the moment more space. So we could use some help. Sis left. And there's an About tab on our YouTube channel that gives you an email that you can contact us. Appreciate you coming along, and I appreciate all the subscribers that we have. And I'll produce as many Elite Dangerous videos as I can. My schedule seems non-stop. I have a day job too, so it makes it very difficult. And trying to learn as much about No Man's Sky. I keep wanting to say New Man's Sky. No Man's Sky. As I can. You have to watch those ships. It's on the sensor when they do last minute moves. Can be as high as 99.
Romeo Golf India. The Federation welcomes you, Commander. We'd be happy
Sis
to
left.
with this port. Authorization cleared. You are go for approach to pad 26. You are go for automated docking. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
We can check to see if there is a mission going back to Newhall Station. or Newsom Station, something like that. Where the current ships are. Because we'll probably do a planetary exploration next.
Touchdown sequence complete. Power down your engines. Welcome to the station, Commander.
99.9% of all my credits and my assets were purchased from missions that were from Sothis Mining into Ceos. So it's a good place to run missions. And this one will get 8.2 million. And the next one will get paid when we deliver the rest of it. Is this right? I always just like to check the inventory just to make sure. Now let's see if there's any missions going back to Sothis. Not Don's Inheritance. We probably should have put them in Don's Inheritance just because there's so many of those bio wastes going back to Don's Inheritance. But Newsom is a little closer to the sun. It doesn't take us quite as long to get there, so it's kind of hard to say. Okay, there's not any. Sis left. Just waiting for Frontier to add the update for the fleet carriers into our live account. And the Space Legs planetary bases and landing on planets with atmospheres has been pushed into early 2021 from December of 2020. Oh, did I? Yeah, I guess I did. See, sometimes I push that cancel instead of accept. I'm good about pressing the wrong button. If not, we'll fix it.
Landing gear retracted.
Docking clamps retracted. You may leave when ready.
And we'll end this video when we get to the destination here, Newsom or New Home or something like that. Keep forgetting because I don't dock there very often. Well, I have a few videos to edit now, so I'll spend some time doing that and get those published to YouTube. And then we'll probably do a planetary exploration video. Yeah, new home. It's right the first time. Sis left. Well, I do like No Man's Sky more than I thought I was going to. I put it off because every time I looked at the beginning planet, it just seemed so difficult. I mean, all I was doing is collecting materials just to stay alive. And if you know how to look for them and just focus on a few, you know, sodium you have to have for part of your life support, and carbon. And carbon is extremely plentiful. And you have to have dihydrogen. So you get used to just gathering the core. Now, the first planet is pretty hostile. I don't know why they did it that way. They should have made the first planet a little bit easier and not quite as hostile, because I think it runs people off, and it's really not that difficult, but you just need to be able to get in the habit of grinding a few materials. And the environment's trying to kill you more than the animals and other things on the first planet. Now, the second planet that you get a mission to, now the animal's trying to kill you there. So I just gathered the things that I needed and moved to a third planet, which was much better. But I've got 3 videos on that first planet that you go to that should help you out. Sis left.
Romeo Golf India. Station services are prepped for your arrival. Greetings, Commander. Authorized. Vector for approach to landing pad 26. Automated docking assist is now in progress.
Well, I appreciate you coming along on this preparing for the fleet carriers. I can make about 50 to 75 million if I'm really pushing the cargo runs per hour. And in that time, I can buy roughly 1,000 to 1,500 tons of tritium. So, yeah, I can't asteroid mine even close to that. So, it's cargo missions and buying tritium. Now, we will be asteroid mining tritium. For one, because we can, and 2, our viewers seem to really like those videos, so we'll continue to asteroid mine tritium.
Contact. Ship secured.
Now, there's no tritium at the moment in live. That's new for the update. I think that's funny because No Man's Sky uses tritium to fuel their regular ships, and it's extremely plentiful when you asteroid mine. Okay, well, I appreciate you coming along, and hopefully you'll watch more of our videos and even our No Man's Sky videos. So until the next video, where I'm sure we'll do some planetary exploration and probably another asteroid mining video. Thank you for coming along, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.